Hi and welcome everyone to my class. This is going to be a core class, and let's start right away in a seated position, cross-legged, lotus, or whatever you prefer, what's comfortable for you, with a straight back, closing your eyes, and take a moment to arrive in the here and now. Observe your breath. And draw the attention inwards. And open your eyes again. And we're going to do a little breathing exercise as well to heat up our solar plexus and our core. It's called Bhastrika. And you might be familiar with the Kapalabhati, where you do forceful exhales and then just let the inhale happen. In comparison to that one, Bhastrika is a forced in and exhale. So basically you really expand the belly on the inhale and then exhale, drawing the belly in. You can do this in your own speed, either faster, slower, whatever feels good to you. Be sure you're not getting dizzy, slow down in that case, or return to normal breathing. I'm going to do 30 of this Bhastrika breathing. And then come back to normal breathing once you're done. You can close your eyes for a moment. Feel the heat within that you created in your center. And then we're going to start warming up our body. Bring your arms out to the side and make fists. And really try to engage as many muscles in your arms as you can. And you do little rotations, just tiny little circles with your fists. So you're warming up the shoulders and the arms. Also keeping the upper body still during this exercise is also warming up the core already. Go in both directions. And relax. Put your arms there for a moment. Relax your shoulders now. And we're also going to mobilize our wrists a little bit. We're going to need these today as well. We'll just rotate them in both directions a few times. Maybe even massage one with the other hand. Just to get circulation going a little bit better. Get warmth into them on the side. And then bring your hands in front of you. Come onto your knees into tabletop position. Knees are under your hips, hands under your shoulders. You're pushing the mat away from you. And then we do a few cats and cows to warm up the spine. On an inhale, drop the belly button down. Look up, tailbone up. Exhale, draw the belly button in, tuck the tailbone in, really round the shoulders. Inhale up again, arch down. Exhale, arch the back up. A few more times in your own rhythm. And then come back into neutral tabletop. Sink back onto your heels, the hands stay forward so they don't move back with you. And we start doing little circles, bringing our hip to the right, forward, the weight into the right hand, a little over so we keep warming up the wrist a little bit more, putting really weight onto that right wrist and then over to the left, and then sink into the left hip and come down again. On the inhale up, right hip, right hand, left hip to the left and down. A few more times on this side. And when you're down the next time, change direction, starting with the hip on the left, left arm, hip to the right and down. Inhale forward, exhale back. And stop in the middle again. Then we come forward again, tuck the toes and come into our first downward facing dog, sending the hips back, tailbone back and up. You can leave the knees bent for the beginning, just making sure the back is straight. You're pushing equally in all 10 fingers. And then you can walk your dog, straightening one leg at a time. Also take the hip into that movement. We're moving the hip from one side to the other. And then come into your steel dog. Make sure your neck and your head are relaxed. And keep a little bend in your knees or the heels off the mat, if otherwise you're compromising around the back. Always straight back, most important. And we start walking forward, our feet towards the hands, and then relax our belly onto the thighs, releasing the tension in the neck, stretching a little bit the back. You can grab the opposite elbows if you want, really hanging heavily in here. We use the hands down and slowly, vertebra by vertebra, roll up, come into standing. Into Tadasana at the front of your mat to prepare for some sun salutations to further heat up the body. So your feet want to be about hip width apart or the big toes touching. The arches of the feet lift, are engaged. The thighs are engaged, tailbone slightly tucked in so your lower core is slightly engaged. Shoulders back and down, palms facing forward and your gaze straight forward. Inhale, arms up, hands overhead. Exhale, fold. You can still keep a nice little bend in your knees. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, send the right leg back, right knee down. Inhale, arms up, open the chest. Exhale, plant the hands, left foot back, come into plank. Inhale, send the heels back, engage the core. Exhale, lower down, knees, chest and chin. Let's move forward, lower the belly. Inhale, bring the shoulder blades together and just rise up slightly in a baby cobra. Exhale, come back down and send back either through your knees or right away into downward facing dog. Take 2 deep breaths here. And on the next exhale, shift the weight forward, step the right foot between the hands, left knee down. Inhale, arms up, open the chest. Exhale, step forward, left foot to the right. Inhale, lengthen the spine again. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slight bend in the knees, straight back, come all the way up, hands overhead. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Next round on the other side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, send the left leg back, left knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, plant the hands. Right foot back into plank. Inhale, prepare. Send the heels back. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin down. Scoot forward and come into whole cobra. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. One inhale here. Exhale, step the left foot back between your hands. Right knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, step the right foot forward and right away into fold. Inhale, come all the way up, straight back. Exhale, hands in front of the chest. Take a moment here. Feel into your body before we keep going. And on the next inhale, open the arms again, bring them up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. And then exhale, either walk back into downward facing dog right away, or go through your vinyasa. If you're doing chaturanga, you will welcome to flow through that. So either step or hop back into plank or chaturanga. Upward facing dog on the inhale, and downward facing dog, or you're already waiting in downward facing dog here. Take a few deep breaths, finding your downward facing dog again with a straight back. And then let's start our core flow. On the inhale, bring the left leg up and back into three-legged dog. On the exhale, lift the right heel, shift the weight forward, and bring the left knee towards your nose, really pulling the heel up as well. Pushing the mat away from you with your hands. On the inhale, lower the left leg down until it almost touches the mat. And then exhale, push up again. Inhale, come back, bring the left leg up and back. Exhale, forward, left knee towards the left elbow. Hold here. On the inhale, down, almost touching the mat. Exhale, push up again. Inhale, back up, three-legged dog. Exhale, forward, twist slightly to bring the right knee, the left knee to the right elbow, and then lower down again here as well on the inhale. Exhale, push up again, and then straighten the left leg towards the right side. The outside edge of your left foot comes onto the mat. Then we slightly rotate, bring the right heel down. Make sure we have a good hold on the right flat foot. Inhale, the right arm goes up, look up. Exhale, bring the 2 feet together, either in front of each other or on top of each other. Staying here for one breath. For the second breath, either stay here as well, or on the inhale, bring the right leg up as high as you can, really pushing into that left hand. And exhale, back down again. And place the right foot again, so you really have good hold. And bring the left knee underneath the left side of your body, left hip. And really make sure you're pushing into that right foot, the outside of the right foot, and pushing into left hand. So you're going to be able, with activating of the leg, the core, and the left arm and shoulder, to lift up that left knee. You bring the right hand behind the head, and on an exhale, we crunch the right elbow and the left knee together. Inhale, open up again. Exhale, knee elbow touch. Inhale, open. Exhale, crunch. 2 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, open. Last time. Exhale. Inhale and release the right hand. Bring it on the same line as your left knee. So you can bring the left hand over to the right side of the mat. The right arm around. The left knee forward. Left foot joins the right. And the right hand onto the mat behind you. So we come into a reverse plank. You want to have the fingertips slightly facing outward, so you can really push the upper body up and bring the shoulder blades together. You're going to tuck the tailbone, really engage those glutes. So your whole back side of the body should be engaged now. If this is too hard, you can always place the feet underneath the knees into like a reverse tabletop. Otherwise, stay here. You can also tip the head back if it's more comfortable for you, or keep it up here. 3 more deep breaths here. Really pushing the mat away from you. 2, 1. And on the next exhale, slowly lower down your bum onto the mat and hug your knees for a moment. You might want to come forward a little bit more for the next exercise. You might already be guessing what it is, as it's a core class. We're going to have boat pose. In boat pose, we want to be in the base position. We want to have quite a sharp angle here. So we're going to feel our seat bones rather than dropping back onto our sacrum, not just yet anyways. So it's a little bit of balancing involved here as well, especially if you want to go further and straighten the legs. So you hold it here for another 3 breaths. And then on the last exhale, we slightly lower the legs, come onto the sacrum, and if we can, we bring the arms up. If you can't, just leave them here. Otherwise, arms up, over your head. Really holding this wide boat now, wide angle boat. 3 more breaths. And on the next inhale, bring the hands next to your body. You might have to lift your shoulders a little bit. Try to stay on the sacrum though. 3 more breaths. And then come all the way up onto your seat bones again. The basic pose of the boat pose. And then you can hug your knees in one more time. Relax the belly muscles. Just for a moment before we keep going. And we cross our feet over, roll forward, plant the hands, and either step or hop back into plank. And from there, either directly into downward facing dog, or if you want to do your vinyasa and your chaturanga in your practice, exhale, inhale, upward facing dog, downward facing dog, next exhale. Take a few breaths here before we go into the next round. Or you can always come into child's pose if you need a rest. So we're going to go on to the other side. So if you're in child's pose, come back into downward facing dog. On the next inhale, we bring the right leg back and up into 3-legged dog. Exhale, shift the weight forward, bring the left heel up and bring the right knee towards the nose. Inhale, slowly down until almost touching the mat. Exhale, up, really pull the heel up, and then inhale, right leg back and up again. Exhale, shift forward, right knee towards the right elbow. Inhale, slowly slide down. Exhale, up, and inhale, back again. Exhale, shift forward, twist the right knee towards the left elbow. Inhale, lower down, almost touching the mat. Exhale, up, and then straighten the right leg out to the left side. Left heel down on the inhale, bring the left arm up, look up. Exhale, bring the feet together. Stay 1 breath. And either stay another or inhale, left leg up. Exhale, down. Find your anchor with your left foot. And your right knee down, left hand behind your head. And then really push into that left foot, the right hand on the next exhale. Lift the right knee, bring the left elbow down. Inhale, open up. Exhale, knee and elbow touch. Inhale, open. Exhale, again. Inhale, open. 1 more time. Exhale, knee and elbow together. Inhale up, release the left hand. Bring it on the same level as your right knee. Just cross the right hand over on the left side of your mat. And then inhale, bring the left arm around, right foot next to the left, come into reverse plank. Fingertips facing outward, really pushing the shoulder blades together, engaging the glutes. Stay here for 5 breaths. Last breath. Lower down on the last exhale. Come forward a little bit, hug your knees in. And right away to boat pose. Find your balance. Find your basic boat position, either knees bent or knees straight. Two more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, bring the arms overhead. Lower down, come onto the sacrum. Hold the shoulder blades away from the mat. 3 more breaths. And inhale, bring the arms next to the body. Keeping the balance again. Hands are reaching forward. 3 more breaths. And then come up into your original boat pose. Hold for 3 more breaths again. And then exhale, bend the knees, hug them in again. Right, cross the legs over, bring the hands in front of you, step or hop back into plank, and from there either through your vinyasa or right into downward facing dog. And bring your knees down wide onto the mat, sit back onto your heels, and come forward with your chest down, arms forward, the forehead onto the mat into child's pose for a few breaths. Notice how your breath is faster now. Maybe you feel your heart beating. Just bring your attention inwards again, observing your body, observing the energy that you just activated. Take a few deep breaths, finding your downward facing dog again with a straight back. Alright, then let's go into a second round. On the inhale, bring the left leg back and up. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Inhale, lower down, almost touching the mat. Exhale, back up again, really draw in. Inhale, back up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, forward, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, shift back. Exhale, forward, cross over, left knee to the right elbow. Inhale, lower down, almost touching. Exhale, up, and then straighten the left leg. Drop the right heel down. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, join the feet together. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, down. One more time. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, down. Root the right foot, bring the left knee down. Right hand behind your head. Really root down through left hand and right foot. And on an exhale, bring the left knee and the right elbow together. Inhale, open up. Exhale, close. Inhale. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. And then release the right hand. Bring it a little on level with the left knee. Left hand goes over to the right side of the mat. And the right hand turns, left leg straightens, comes next to the right. And we're going to modify this time a little bit. So we put the right foot underneath the right knee, left foot underneath the left knee, always keeping the bum up high, squeezing the shoulder blades together, and then straightening the right leg, straightening the left leg. If that's too hard, just stay in either one of those positions, otherwise keep going. Right leg up, left leg up, straighten right leg, straighten left leg. One more time. And then we change direction, starting with the left foot underneath the knee, right foot, then straighten left, straighten right. 2 more times. Always keep pushing into the mat. One more time, lift the bum up high, and then lower down. Come forward a little bit, hug the knees in for a moment. And then come into boat pose. Find the balance. And then open up, arms overhead. 5 breaths here. 3, 2, 1. Hands next to your body. 5 breaths. 4, 3, 2. Last one. And come back up again. Boat pose. Hold a few more breaths. You can do it. Last inhale. And exhale. Hug your knees for a moment. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. And we keep going. Cross the legs. Hands in front of you. Walk or jump back into a plank. Either through your vinyasa or right into downward facing dog. Three deep breaths here. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Again, inhale through the nose. Exhale, let the heat out through the mouth. Last time. And we keep going. The other side on the inhale, bring the right leg back and up. Exhale, shift the weight forward, right knee to nose. Hold here. Inhale, lower down, almost touching the mat. Exhale, pull up. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, up, keep the heel up. And then inhale, back up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, shift forward, rotate right knee to the left elbow. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, up and straighten the right leg. Plant the left heel. Inhale, look up, right, left arm up. Exhale, join the feet together. Inhale, left leg up if you can. Exhale, down. One more time. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Plant the left foot flat, right knee down. Make sure you have enough support. Left arm behind the head, and on the exhale, left elbow to right knee. Inhale, open. Exhale in. Inhale. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Release the left hand. Put it in one line with the knee. Right hand comes over to the left side of the mat. Inhale, left arm swings all the way around. Right leg straightens. And we come into reverse plank. Again, make sure you're pushing the mat away from you. Tailbone is tucked in. And we start putting the right foot under the right knee. Left foot straighten right. Left. 2 more rounds on this side. And then start with left. Two more rounds. Keep it up. Last one. And squeeze the shoulder blades one more time. Engage the glutes and lower down on the exhale. Come forward a little bit, hug the knees in. Deep breath. Now we're going to come back into boat pose, last round. If you need to, keep the knees bent in the basic position. If you really want to challenge yourself, keep the legs straight. And on the next exhale, roll into the sacrum, bring the arms back, open a little bit the angle. 4, 3, 2, 1. And on the next exhale, hands to the sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up. Last time. Hold. 3, 2, 1. A half. A quarter. And 0. Hug the legs in. Deep breath. And cross the legs over. Bring the hands in front. Walk or jump back into plank. And then they're either directly into downward facing dog or chaturanga on the exhale. Upward facing dog on the inhale. And downward facing dog on the exhale. Well done. You can bring your knees down onto the mat. Feet flat, sit back onto your heels. Arms on the sides. And your forehead down onto the mat. Have a resting child's pose. Observe your breathing again. Slowing it down. It's also going to slow down your heart rate again. And lift your upper body up. Walk your hands forward. Bring your forearms onto the mat. The elbows underneath the shoulders. And then walk your legs back until you come down with your pelvis. We want to keep the shoulders away from the ears. Pulling the mat back so we're opening the chest into Sphinx pose. That might also give your abdominal muscles a little stretch. Keep the tailbone slightly tucked in so that you don't stress your lower back in this pose. Your sternum really wants to go up and forward. You can look up a little bit, just avoid pulling the head back. You don't want to stress the neck, the cervical spine. And then lower down. Come back into tabletop. From there onto your heels. Just roll over to the side to bring your legs out in front of you. We also worked our backside, so we also want to stretch the backside a little bit. We're going to just have a slight angle in your knees. Really rounding your back here, tucking the chin in, and you grab the feet with your hands. If you need a little more stretch, you can push your feet into your hands. That should open your shoulder blades, stretching the part between your shoulder blades. Really stretching all your back. And then release. Maybe come forward on your mat a little bit so you can lie down comfortably on your back. We're going to roll down slowly though, onto your sacrum first. And then bit by bit, vertebra by vertebra. Shoulder blades. And your head last. Into lying down. Straighten the legs. Bring the left knee up to your chest, hug it in. And then roll the left knee over to your right side to come into a twist. The left arm goes out to the side. You can look over your left shoulder. Make sure that the left shoulder stays grounded. On inhale, slowly come back. Tuck your knee into the chest one more time and swap sides. Right knee up to the chest. And then going into the twist, letting the knee fall over to your left. Bring the right arm out to the side, looking over the right shoulder if you like. Keeping the right shoulder grounded. And come back. Hug your knee in one more time. Straighten your legs. And come into Shavasana. Your feet a bit more than hip width apart. Feet falling out to the side. You can wiggle your shoulder blades under your body again to have them flat on the ground. And your palms facing upwards. Arms a little away from the body. Maybe tuck the chin into the chest for a moment just to lengthen the neck. And then do a little body scan, starting at your feet, your ankles. Check for tension in your calves, in your thighs, your hip area. Release the pelvic floor. Your belly is soft. Your back is relaxed. Your shoulders, your arms, your hands and fingers, everything is relaxed. Your neck, your face, your jaw, your cheeks, and your forehead. Your arms and legs are warm and heavy. Your back and head sinking into the mat. Stay here as long as you like. Before slowly starting to move again and carefully coming back into sitting again.